Senku. Yes, sir. Welcome back, Familia. Welcome back to another Infinity Kingdom video with Senku from server 66. Goon Squad. Welcome back, Familia. Welcome back to another Infinity Kingdom video. And today's video, guys, we're gonna go through this question that I've got a lot from people. What is my daily talents that I use? Daily. Well, I'm not a whale, but as a spender, I kind of don't mind spending gems to swap talents around. I try to not to, but I have to sometimes. There is only a reason when I change talent. Well, two reasons really. When I have to boost my dragons, all right, and I already have water 55, earth 55, lightning 55, fire 55, and holy 55. Then I've got wind 40 and shadow 37. So that's my dragons. I mainly don't need those two dragons here. I don't really care about them, so I'm not really even pushing them, nothing. All right, so I've got my 5 dragons that I care about at level 55, which is that's it. And so I change the talents when I change dragon. So I've got this talent here, which is number 1, is the one I use for dragons, which is got the dragon trainer, and it's got the dragon's treasure. So basically it reduces the gold, and also here it reduces the speed, all right, by 10%. So I is the only reason when is one of the reasons when I change talent. And then I've got my war talent. Also I use not when I'm going for fight, but when it's a fight that actually really need me to change a talent. All right, if I don't need to change talent, I will keep myself in development side, because that's where I am developing every day. I'm not fully maxed, so I'm still growing as many of you guys. So that's why I'm mainly in gathering mode, as it says there. And what is my gathering mode? Mainly is a development side, and then whatever I've got left, I put it on crit, I put it on attack, and I put it on speed, because the speed is very important. Sadly, I don't have enough to max the speed level 5 for that 50%, because we don't like to go slow when you killing bosses or farming or whatever. You want to fast, all right? So because all my buildings are finished, I don't want massive construction anymore. All my buildings are be complete. As you can see, when you click into the buildings, it's all done. Everything is level 55. So I don't care about the buildings. And then fully, I'm in resources production fully, which is 10%. And then the next one I've got is this one. Immortal gain 100% XP when I fight gnomes, right? I use this because when I kill gnomes, normally I have like a dummy march that I use just to storage XP. That's why I've got this one. It won't matter if you use this one or if you use any of those two for quick resource gathering, but I would recommend you to be in experience and this one to get more experience all the time, because you're gonna get double the experience, which is very important. And then between these two, obviously gold, guys. This is not even, this is only drop load, which is not really needed. Don't need it. I don't find it useful. Gold, guys, 10% gold is very nice, so this one should be on all the time. And then between these three, I like this one. Basically, there is only 2 that you could use here. This one, don't need to use it. It's only if you are in kind of like in a rugged situation or against someone who could attack your gathering, and then you use that. But that's not the case most of the time. So, and then this one increase the march speed. That's when you're attacking, let's say when you're farming and the farm is really far, right? Really far. But if that's not the case, just don't do it. Just relocate closer, guys. But the main one is this. Basically, you have 6 hits where you're not gonna lose any troops, or you're not gonna get any troop in the hospital, which is very good. You actually can kill big gnomes, big level gnomes with small marches, and obviously if you can kill the march and you won't receive any death, anything, which is very important. 6 of them is very nice. And then obviously between research and dragon. Dragon, we don't do dragon all the time. So like I said, is one of the reasons when I change my gems, when I change it with gems. But mainly I'm on technology upgrade. So everybody should be here unless you are fully maxed, which is not the case, shouldn't be the case. Unless you are super mega well and you are fully maxed, then it's up to you. Maybe you should be here, because if you go all fully maxed, there is no point to be there. But in my case, I need to still max my research a lot, so I'm on technology. And then the third one, this is depend of people. All right, I like to have it in wood because I kind of do a research which I use a lot of wood now. But most of the people have it or should have it on pleasant surprise, which you get double the enchanted stone when you're killing gnomes. But the thing is, for me, I don't found this useful. The amount you get is so little that I don't know. That's why I don't mind getting extra wood quicker. All right, but you should be on this one because it's the most useful for you, I will say. And then obviously here between training and healing, always go for training, guys. Always go for training, speed up by 10%, because this one is only the resources you need, which is only 10%, but it's only the resources, which is not that important. It's more important the speed ups, right? It's more important the time consumed. The resources are not the issue, guys. You can get resources anytime, all the time, but the speed ups is more hard to get, are more useful, and you have to save the most. So always keep it on 10% training speed. All right, and then here, this is very important. Increase the crit rate of resources spray by 5%. I think this is very important. If you carry on as I will show you, you can always use the increase for this one if you haven't got enough gold. Are you using your forge? Right now, I cannot remember the last time I used my forge, guys. The only reason I use my forge is if I haven't got, if like in this case, I'm almost full of resources, but I don't use it for gold anymore. I use it to get materials from the artifacts, which is more useful at this time. And then this one, reduce the cooldown of the free summons. This one is a little bit useful, but I prefer to have it this. I prefer to have the crit rate of the prey. All right, I prefer to have this one way more than the otherworldly helper. All right, and then the next one we're gonna go for warehouse storage increase by 25%. This one is way important. This one is the warehouse protection. It's good, but only useful, I will say, when you're having like kill events or something like this, and you don't want to lose that much resources. But it's a kill event, so you will still losing resources. All right, so I will say you should be always on warehouse storage increase. All right, and then the next one, I think this one as well, you cannot actually remove this. You have to keep on this all the time, unless all your dragons are max, which is not the case. You should be always on says days, because reduce the purification dragon chest by 10%, which is huge. The amount of chests, guys, you open all day, every week is big. So this is very important, and this will make a big difference in your dragon. So I'm not even gonna show you the other two. Make sure you're always on this one. And then the next one, because we only use this for dragon, then you should be always on reduce the resources 5% on your training, which is very good. We're training troops all the time, every day training troops, so you always make sure you have this on. And then for me, because I'm killing so many bosses every day, the amount of AP I use maybe is a lot. So that's why I've got this, which reduce the AP for killing bosses, don't matter where the bosses are. It's 5 hit, free AP, which is very good. Here we've got gathering troops immediately return when they get attacked. I don't find this useful. And increase the 20 market refresh. This one is useful if you are kind of like, I will say, a low spender or free to play, that you have got Khan or Charles, and then you try to max them with gems. Then you need to get some market refresh. That will give you extra 20, which is, I found it really useful. But that's the only case I will say for you guys to use this one. In any other case, I think this one is the most important. And then in the next row we have which is, these two are very important: loyalty barrier and also marathon runner. Marathon runner is good only when you're killing a decent amount of gnomes, which that means it's not every day. Well, like if you are in the King of the Hill, where you have to kill a lot of gnomes, maybe you can use your gems, guys, and go into that talent, because you will save 10% of the AP when you fighting gnomes, which is really good. 10% is a lot when you kill him 100, 150, 300 gnomes, guys. So if you do that, you should keep it in this marathon. But out of that, which is not all the time, you should be always on loyalty barrier, which basically give you a 5 additional free wishes in the fontaine, which is very, very important, guys. Very, very important. And that's why, because I run this one, obviously I use the crit, which is this one. It gives me 5% crit to have a better chance to get the most resources from my praise. And then on the last one, I use this. If your territory prosperity is full, you get 15% more resources production speed, which is very good. Then you have here territories prosperity recovery not needed, and then cost of recovery not needed. So those two here, I don't think they're really useful. They're good, you could use it in any other case, but I believe this one is the most important, because you don't want to be changing your talents all the time for those two. All right, and I want to talk about this one. This one should be on almost all the time. All right, together with this, because guys, this is very important. This is very, very important. When you go to your wishing fountain and you pray, yeah, if you have those talent on, you only gonna spend 10 gems a day to go all the way to 30. And when you go all the way to 30, this is very, very important, right? You wanna get this. You wanna get the dragon speeder, which is gonna be 3 hours twice, which is gonna be 6 hours every day. You're gonna get 6 hours every day just by using 10 gems. If you do that, guys, I recommend you everybody to do this, because you need to gem all the way to get 30. If you gem all the way to 40, it starts getting a little bit expensive to do it every day. So I recommend you to do it only 2 times, which is gonna be 10 gems. The first one is 5, and then the second one is another 5, I believe is, and then it start being 10. So I just did it 2 times, right? As you can see here, you can see the free items are 28. I did 2 more to get the 30. As you can see, I got 30. On the 30, you're gonna be able to unlock the 3 hours speed ups for the dragon, which is insane. It's a lot, guys. If you do this every day for a week, a month, you have a lot. So you will be able to boost your dragon just using your speed ups, right? It's really, really important. And I want you guys to pay attention to this, because this is really, really important. If you have been missing this, you have lost a lot. All right, so all of you watching this video, guys, you gotta make sure that you are using those talents, and make sure you're using 10 gems every day to unlock this dragon speeder, because it's gonna make a huge difference in order to get your dragons to level 55. All right, so now you guys know what is my talent, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope this video is being useful for you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye, peace out.